We are so excited to finally be sharing with y'all what we decided to name our little girl. The process of picking out a name is something that we don't take very lightly, and I feel like this time took us a little bit longer than normal. But I have been watching baby videos, and some of them we didn't even know until we were in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they're here. Is this the name we're going with?
Sure, we're gonna go with that. So at least we have this one's name before she's actually born.
Here we go!
The way we normally pick out a name for a baby is to evaluate a few things. One, like what is God doing in our story right now, in our family story? What is He teaching us? What are we learning? What are we growing through? What are we experiencing? In Scripture, people would name their kids after the situation that they're currently in. Every time we say that child's name, it's a reminder of that's what we were learning, experiencing at that time. And so it's a good reflection for us, but it's also something that we kind of want to be like a projection onto them in their future.
There were a couple of different things that happened during this pregnancy that kind of led me to the first name of our baby girl. One of those was the Bible study that I did this year on the Sermon on the Mount. That was really impactful, especially the part of Blessed are the Peacemakers. That was kind of challenging to me, or just made me think about how I am doing in that area of my life. And when I bought the Bible study book, I actually bought a little wall decor with it too, not realizing that it was the same thing. And that got me more thinking along that line of the meaning of peace. I was just looking through trying to find what names mean peace or represent peace, and when do we tell the name?
Not yet.
So the first name that we have gone with in Latin means olive, which is a big representative all throughout Scripture of peace. Like when Noah sent out the dove and the dove brought back an olive branch. This little girl with this pregnancy has been a part of that, has been a part of bringing upon peace into our family and into our marriage and making us grow in the areas that we need to grow in. And then what's really cool about the name that we chose is not only does it have the Latin meaning of olive, but it also has a Hebrew meaning of heart of God or heart belonging to God.
The Hebrew connection of that name is the part that means the most to me. I want her heart to belong to God. I want that to be something that really represents her. I mean, yes, being a peacemaker, of course, too, but like being a peacemaker whose heart also belongs to God, I think that's awesome. The middle name is something that represents something we're really looking forward to, a day when Jesus returns, when He reestablishes His kingdom here on earth, and we're looking forward to that day, and we just have really high expectations for that to happen. Tying to the first name, the place where He will return, the book of Zechariah says, the next place His feet will touch earth is at the Mount of Olives. And the middle name that connects with that then is that we have hope for what's to come. Hope in the relationships we have, hope in, like, not hope is like a hope it'll happen, but hope in like an expectation type of hope.
Another scripture verse that I really like that I came across while trying to find different verses to meditate on while in labor and expecting this little girl's very soon arrival was in Psalm 52. It says, "But I am like a leafy olive tree in the house of God. I put my trust in the grace of God forever and ever. I will praise you forever for what you have done, and I will put my hope in your name. For this is what is good in the presence of your faithful." So that was really cool. I was like, that scripture has her first and her middle name in it.
And it ties them together. But
Yeah.
the first name is not actually Olive.
No.
It just means olive, and it means God's heart, or heart belongs to God. The actual name is
Livia.
Livia.
Not Olivia, just Livia.
Livia.
Starts with an L.
So it's Livia Hope Schmoyer. There's actually another cool connection of Livia's name to the rest of the family, and that is Hannah's middle name is Love, Chloe's middle name is Imuna, which is Hebrew for faith, and Livia's middle name is Hope. And in 1 Corinthians 13, the Bible talks about this time when what our hope is in when he returns, and it says, "For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love." And so it's cool that now we have love, faith, and hope. Hope, faith, and love. All middle girls, middle names with our girls.
With most of our girls.
Well, yes. We are very excited to introduce Livia Hope Schmoyer to you guys. She's due a week from now, coming very soon. And so we will all get to meet her together pretty quickly here. We also want to give a huge thank you to all of our friends, YouTube friends, who are a part of this video and sending us their families making different letters to spell out her name. You'll find links to all their channels in the description below. Please check them out and say thank you to them for us. We really do appreciate them and each of their friendships and them giving to us in this video in this way. And if this is your first time here on our videos, we would love to have you follow along. We have new videos for you every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just exploring how do we grow together as a big family, how do we work together as a family team, and how do we support and love and encourage each other as we continue to grow. So love to have you guys be a part, and we will see you guys again on Friday. Bye.